Greetings, good people. When using the system, you need those confirmations. All of those indicators you added to this chart, you need to confirm with them. Right, guys? So let's look at this chart right here. So recently, the last signal that we have here is a buy signal. Why am I saying it's a buy signal? Now look at the following, guys. Look at the following. Look at this. First things first, you have the arrow there, it's green. Behind the arrow you have the other dot, it's yellow. Yeah, it's yellow, the other indicator. And then you have your trend aligning there with blue color. So let's look at this candlestick. On this candlestick, below there on your Fed oscillator, remember the oscillator tells you the overbought and oversold in the market. So in this case we have our trend confirmation. The oscillator did give us a buy there as a dot. We have a yellow dot on the chart behind the arrow, and then the trend also did align as blue. So you take action on the next candlestick after that one. Look at those green candlesticks collected. The following green candlesticks, you will be collecting these candlesticks. So in this case it's then reversing. So but then we don't have any arrow to tell us that it's a reversal. So with my information, as you can look here, we do have a trend retest somewhere there. So if you can use smaller time frame, preferably the smallest time frame you can go is 15 minutes. So when analyzing and when taking profits, use these time frames, guys. 4 hour and 1 hour, guys. So let's try to check all of the signals. Let's look at this one. This one has the oscillator exactly on the horizontal line that I put it on 50% because I know whenever the oscillator is above that line, we are on an uptrend. Whenever the oscillator is below, we are on a downtrend. So look for such things. This one, yes, it was normal. Due to me, the trend, it's normal. So such entries, even if you did enter on the next candlestick, they will do collect the pips with the 90% system. These are false entries, guys. And then this is not an entry. Let's look at this one. This was also an entry. You were supposed to take that trade. Why? You have arrow pointing down. Behind the arrow you have the pink dot. You have the dot as pink in color behind, and then the oscillator did confirm. So you will take this cell, and then preferably these candlesticks you are collecting. Remember all volatility index, guys. Let's look at this one. Yes, this was a very good entry also. We have the oscillator confirming, we have the arrow pointing up, we do also have the yellow circle behind that arrow. It's also a signal. Going back to the previous signal, from there we had a signal. We have a red arrow pointing down. We have the pink circle behind the arrow going down. On our oscillator, there is the dot above our 50% line. Then those are oscillators, they did switch there. The blue one is going under the yellow one, it's a sell. Whenever the blue goes above the yellow, it's a buy. So look at that signal. You did collected these movements. You do collect. This should take you out. This is the one which should take you out. So guys, when using this system, have the confidence. Know what you are doing. You can't go wrong for as long as you follow the signals, for as long as you follow the rules that have been given to you. For example, this one is not a signal. Here, let's see. The system, guys, is not difficult. It's very simple, much simple. It just needs someone to follow. This is a signal. We have our oscillator here confirming it's below the 50% line. The blue line of the oscillator is crossing the orange one, showing it's a buy. And then we do have the arrow pointing up. Behind the arrow we do have our circle there behind, and it's confirming a buy. So this one before that was a false entry. That is a false sell entry. Why? Look at the oscillator. The oscillator doesn't confirm with us. Let's look at the signal. That was a very good buy entry. Should you take this signal, you are good. What about this? A false one.